What's up, y'all? You know what it is. And if this is your first time here
YouTube,
and you don't know,
Muten Gaming on YouTube, and
it's time to talk about CHEFRPG. So, CHEFRPG, early access game, and it's your typical farming sim, 2D, straight up Stardew Valley clone. And I'm totally addicted to it. I'm playing the game so you guys can just see what the day in the life is, chefing it up and building your character, building your base of operations, which is not just a homestead, but it's also running a restaurant, running a kitchen, running service. And I love it. It's really good. And also the social links. You have NPCs to build relationships with. I played 47 hours and I haven't even scratched the surface of the game, right? Seriously, there's a bunch more. Like, I haven't even gotten to the greenhouse because I'm sure you have to do like the main story to get to unlock certain stuff. Like, this cave is unlocked through story missions and all that good stuff, and it comes with cutscenes. It comes with surprises. You know, it's written really well. The character's really written well, and for real, it's just really well done. So let's talk about what the game's about. So you create your character, which, you know, it's the character creator is okay. I think it could be better. Just give me more variety, please. You know, I love variety, that's all. And also, like, the clothing, you just want more variety. But there's like shops you can buy clothes from. You create your character, and you know, spoilers, I guess. You kind of get to walk through this story about receiving a restaurant called Le Sequoia. I think it's French, and your former teacher who taught you like all the culinary art techniques that you use, he gives you his old restaurant. His name is Chef Cateau or some shit like that. Casteau, some French name, right? And that's how the game starts, and I kind of like that. I like that role. It's really dope. The way they introduce you to the little area. What is this place called? I forget the area place is called. White Ash Harbor. Yeah, White Ash. Like, it's all warm and soothing words and all that good stuff, right? And but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of micromanaging, right? Like, my restaurant is an actual mess. Seriously, it's a straight up mess. And you have to manage your inventory, not only in your inventory, but in your refrigerator and at home. And I think people who like RPGs, especially old school RPGs, inventory management is just part of the game, straight up. And see, there's just a bunch that you could talk about, you know, because your inventory management is, you know, built and linked to other game mechanics. So you have game loops that are chain linked together, and they kind of synergize. So you inherit this restaurant, and now you have to maintain it, right? And so maintaining the restaurant has a ton of game loops tied to it, right? One of them is recipes, right? So recipe collecting, like I just got a epic recipe, which is dope, but I already knew it. So you know what I'm saying? Like I've been playing this game, I've been doing my thing, and the recipes pop up in shops. And another gameplay loop, which is building your character and leveling up with abilities. These abilities, you use skill points to use these abilities. Sometimes the really good ones, you need 3 skill points or 4 skill points. These unlock gameplay mechanics, and one of them is you can find recipes at the library. You can find recipes inside vending machines, and you can discover new recipes when you're cooking. I think that's really dope. You know what I mean? Because your cooking is linked also to your character's abilities. Now, when you build relationships with people, that gets tied into ingredients and recipes as well. Because the more recipes you find, the more likelihood it is that you'll have their favorite recipe or their favorite meals at your restaurant, and you can have their favorite food. So you'll get like a bonus in your score when it comes to your reputation. And that's a whole nother gameplay loop. So after you have all your ingredients, you get some recipes. Now you got to build your menu, and your menu can be styled all type of ways. You know, you can have a bar, which, you know, if you have a bar, you selling mostly drinks and maybe some apps, but you're getting higher tips. And if you have like a dessert spot, they're paying more for desserts and stuff like that. It's all crazy, man. It gets really, really deep. Okay, I didn't get any copper or anything. That fucking sucks. Anyways, so when you do all this and you're getting all these recipes and you're building your menus and you decide, okay, I want a restaurant, you actually can get reviewed by someone, and you can read a newspaper article, and it's a whole thing with a bunch of dialogue options, cutscenes, and it happens really organically. Like you'll do a story mission, a couple days later you may have a dream about the past that opens up the story, and it makes the character that you created kind of actually have like a place in the world and weight to them. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was, I think that's a kind of like something. See, they were talking about my review that I got from this guy. That I think that's kind of what was missing in Stardew Valley, if I remember, because it's been a while since I played it. Hey, where you going? And see, you got the whole dating option. I don't date anybody yet because I don't really know who I want to date or when I want to date. I'm just focusing on my restaurant. So the reason why I'm focused on my restaurant is when I'm building my menu, I also have to consider the layout and the furniture that I have there. And not only that, I have to hire people, and they threw another gameplay loop into this where you need to use a skill point to be able to hire like rare employees or epic employees that have better stats. And then there's another ability point. You see what I'm saying? This thing is like a beautiful ball of yarn, and all these different gameplay mechanics loop together into these gameplay loops that are beautiful, and they you have to keep doing it, and it kind of stresses you out because you got this chase item or this chase thing that you're trying to get, and I'm actually about to go back into the mine. I think I missed some shit in there. And you really get distracted by, like, okay, I need money, I need to open, and I want my reputation to go up after this service. So when you open, you have to be careful of keeping track of the time. You have to provide like tea for your employees so they have energy through like a 10-hour shift and shit like that, yo. It's so deep is what I'm trying to say, man. This thing is so deep, and I haven't even farmed yet. There's a greenhouse where you can farm, and I don't know what that's like, but I'm sure it's just as complex. There's probably certain ingredients that you can only find farming, and hopefully because it's a greenhouse you can use it in the winter time, and all that affects gameplay and resources. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope, yo. The music's good. Like when I look at the map, right? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna show you, like, I don't think I've been up here, and I don't know if this is even in early access. Like all this up here, like I've been here, but what's all this up here? They're talking about the volcano and stuff. I think it unlocks in early access, but I don't know. Like there's a tree. This is blocked off, but I think if I continue the story, but just look at my money, bro. I'm trying to get into this digit. You know what I'm saying? So let's chill. I don't even need to rush this game because I want to play 1.0 and 1.5 because I'm playing 0.5 version of this game right now, and I think this should be a huge, cozy game, if you want to call it a farm simulator or whatever. And it's dope. It's dope as fuck. I'm like, I can't, the only thing I don't like is kind of like I wish I had more hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? But my dude came out, you know what I'm saying? If we design, everything we do is designer right now, yo. Everything is designer. I should run a service just to show you guys like what is. Oh yeah, you know what I want to talk about? When you cook, they have certain mini games. And these mini games are really hard sometimes, and you kind of got to pay attention. And when you get a high enough score, you can just do auto cook, and you can it's based off of like basically you get a range. Like it's a range, and the higher your level, the higher the random number generator is, basically. And it's amazing. I fuck with it. Like this is not even my real menu. I need a lot of scallops. I'm doing a seafood restaurant, but yeah, epic. Everything is epic. Except this stuff because of ingredients. And if I had a big enough fridge, I'd have more ingredients up in here. But you have to decide what you're going to put in your fridge to decide what your menu is going to be. And this is the different type of operations you can have: a pub, tea house, dessert spot, social house. It's dope. This is my employee staff, and this is how you get the staff off the app. This is based on the relationships you have with the people and the shop owners and stuff. And hopefully they build they build on everything. That's what I just want. That's why I wanted to play this game for so long before I did a review. And that is pretty much it. Is this game worth playing? Yes. If you like Stardew Valley, you should play CHEFRPG because it has a lot of things in it that Stardew just don't got, especially when it comes to the cooking. The graphics are good. The city's beautiful. It's deep. Yeah, I should fish. I don't even have my fishing rod. Oh, I'll just go get some. Yeah, I should fish, bro. I should fish. Fishing stuff. And it's all good. And the way you can expand your character's knowledge of culinary food with research stuff, it just gives you something to chase. There's always chase items in the game, and it has a bright future. Like, they're gonna add, I think they're adding a whole new map to this thing eventually, so that's exciting. And I'm literally very distracted by this. And thank you to all the subs that I've been getting. You know, welcome back. I do it for y'all, man. We a game. We are a collective. Welcome. I am Muten Gaming. I'm out.